place is very pretty. There's a number of these places that I look forward to getting to just so I can stand on them and look around. Is that a buttress? The architecture is reminiscent of something. Something is nagging at my memory. Yeah, the giants are easier now. So these guys, they look like Anor Londo sentinels, at least the same order of beings. But that's a bird. I mean, it looks like High Lord Gwyn's greatsword, but it's not Gwyn, it's a bird. This place, though, at the very least, it has a similar architectural style to Anor Londo. Just look at these cathedral-like structures. It is a bit like someone took Anor Londo and sunk it into the sea. And the sunlight, like that intensity of the setting sun. The tiles here are different, but the buildings are similar. It's interesting. So, whoa, that guy nearly tricked me into freaking backstepping off. But yeah, I have a shield now. Therefore, fuck. Nearly fell off again there. I'm doing it so far. Well, hello. Didn't see this before. Is that Dragon Rider's room? If so, the switch is making it easier to beat him. Trio ahead, therefore try luring it out. I couldn't agree more. I don't want to fight three of them. Yo. And how exactly do I try luring it out? With lacerating knives. Sounds like a plan. So I guess it's like a throwing knife, but lacerating. I'll take it. How about the middle one, I guess? Yeah, that made him mad. But I think I may have also aggroed the other ones anyway. What a big sword he's got. So basically the only thing that makes this place not look like a sunken Anor Londo is the bricks. The bricks are different. But they might also be essentially a trick or the difference. But I'm in a different land, right? Drangleic is a long way away from Lord Dran. Whoa. Hello? I guess they all want to fight now. I'm happier to fight two of them down here than up there. They don't use the same arms and armor as the Sentinels of Anor Londo, who are not the same creatures as giants, apparently. Man, okay, there's a lot less of a window of opportunity to attack when you're fighting against two of them. This might have to be a dodge rather than a blocking fight. dodging at least gets me into a position to attack sometimes. It's a bit less reliable than blocking at the moment though, what with my current stats, which is to say, wearing a good bit heavy shield. Oh, I fell into the ocean and drowned. Okay, let's try that again. Just the one, first of all. Simply circle straight from around him to the right, attack a couple of times, he's dead. No problem. That's a sword and shield style, like the secondary guardians in the main area. What? Oh, that's the wrong way. Birds. Is Heidi then a bird? This tower, the main feature of the place, certainly don't recognise that. That looks like Gwyn's Hall, that's the thing. Like, I mean, these birds. This looks exactly like Gwyn's Cathedral. This could so easily be the residence of some minor deity in an Orlando, if the city had been sunken. Some bird god in particular. How can this be? The parallels. There's been the occasional hint. Basically, either this game takes place concurrently with Dark Souls, or in the far future. The ashes, the sublime bone dust, right? Is that would be the dust of the saint who cast himself into the fire, linking it. It's just a theory. It's only a little supported right now, but there is support for it. Yo, let's get fighty. I can throw more knives at you if you want. Ow. I guess the two-handed versions hit a little harder. They had longer range, so I couldn't really roll away from him. I probably could have if I'd had very low equip load. Right, and then two of them come out at once. This is where things get distracting. Specifically, I seem to get distracted from my goal of remaining alive. But they're slow. I can run away and heal. If I'm just careful and fast, which I'm not, sort of definitely not careful, Blythe. I would not characterize her that way. She used to be fast, and is not unfast now. But with this heavier armor on, not really fast. How about I actually find them in their own room? I'm sure they'll be more comfortable in there, and there's more room to move around. So here I am 24 hours later. Ran out of disk space again, but this time I noticed almost immediately. You will see that the giants here are dead. I shouldn't call them giants. Giants are something different in this game. These sentinels here are dead. Looking out over this way, there was a lot more to this place once. The actual tower is, I think, just one part of the region. The colours are different. You've got sort of got blue instead of brown, but apart from that, it really looks a lot like Anor Londo, this cathedral in particular. I'm going to see if I can get over there. So, when I killed the 3 guys in this room, another one of these switches popped up. I'm hoping that it fills in the floor the rest of the way, allowing this upcoming boss fight to be easier. Did I already pull the switch, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, I think I can see through the gap there. The floor is fully filled in. Alright. Oh, no problem. And this one also still done. I'm glad that Dark Souls allows arbitrary saves. I mean, you have to save and quit, but it allows you to save at any point, saves your status and what monsters are dead and so on. It's good. So, over here is the Dragon Rider. But over here is probably something too. I am torn. Messages are getting more and more creative. Yeah. Wow. This ghost is doing quite similar things to Blythe right now. Nicely done, Ghost. Sort of predicting my own actions. Ooh. Oh. Old Knight Gauntlets. So I think that's the first thing that's given me an indication of what these guys might be called. Which is quite important since I really want to know what's up with them. Whether they're the Sentinels from Anor Londo or just some similar kind of thing. So let's check this out immediately. Old Knight Gauntlets, also quite tough armor. Old undated gauntlets. How old could these nearly crumbling gauntlets be? Extremely low durability. That's suggestive, isn't it? Sometimes, just as a thing falls to pieces, it unleashes its last flash of great power. Speaking of great power, I'm carrying 12,000 souls, so I better not get too far from the bonfire. I might want to go spend some of them before taking on the Dragon Rider, in fact. Although I'm not sure if these switches stay pressed. Divine Blessing. Be wary of jumping. Well, that's a new one. Usually they want me to jump. Does that mean that I should jump? It's reverse psychology? Maybe not. This is freaking Gwyn's Cathedral. Why is it here? But everything is blue. Soldan told me that this cathedral was where the Apostles of the Way of Blue were. Now that doesn't make a lot of sense, because he said the Way of Blue was not an organized religion, it had no real gods, but it was just formed by pilgrims, cursed people essentially, who banded together out of desperation. Well, the Way of Blue has never done anything for me yet, but I'm totally willing to find out what's in its cathedral. Hello. The thing is, they're armored and shaped like the Sentinels. They have the same kind of general appearance, like the same kind of being, but they don't fight like them. They don't have the same enormous shields. More switches. This faded blue paint. If we really are in the future, could somebody have repurposed the cathedral? Wow. Large. And familiar. Oh, that's where I was looking for. Old Radiant Life Gem. Everything says old on it I'm going to examine, I think. What value could it really have without knowing who died to leave it behind? Wait, life gems are made of crystallized souls, so you can do that? Huh. Ring of Binding, human effigy. What are those things? Well, I know what a human effigy is. Let's see, Ring of Binding. Limits the wearer's HP reduction when hollow. That sounds good. I think I'm going to put that on. It's lighter too. Yes, please. Oh, wow. It's actually taken immediate effect and increased my maximum life. I like that. I hope this isn't a boss fight with these souls I got. Oh. What? What the fuck? I mean... Ornstein? What are you doing here? No, I killed you! I saw you die! I really hope old Executioner isn't lurking around somewhere. How careful should I be here? If that was a magical lightning attack, what do I need? Can't block very much, of course, but so far this doesn't seem too tough. But I just really don't want to lose all those. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, it's certainly possible to have problems happening. Got the pillars and everything. But look, the bird statues. This is... What the fuck are you doing here, Ornstein? I took your armor and used it for several levels because it was cool and your helm looks like a cat. But seriously, you're one of the Knights of Gwyn. I don't get it. On a fundamental level, something is wrong here. Hey, nice attack. That one took all my stamina. So, Dragon Slayer Soul, old Leo Ring. He wasn't as tough as when he was young. But, what is this? Leo Ring. This should not be here. After many years of use, the ring's face is worn down. And what about his soul? Reminiscent of a certain knight that appears in old legends. Old legends. What is going on? Okay, so I'm starting to think that Drangleic is actually Lord Ran of the future. And possibly an alternate future where events did not play out quite as they did in Dark Souls. But that poor guy, why was he even... I'm a member of the Way of Blue, didn't have to fight. What a heck, though. Yeah. Look at that. There are the familiar architectural features. I've been to half those places. This would have been, this whole crater. This would have been where Anor Londo was. But what if the walls around it? I don't quite fully understand.
Transient being.
Yeah, it's me.
You have obtained proof you are worthy of joining our order.
Of course I am.
You may call yourself one of us, and are free to plant your roots in this garden of the gods.
Garden of the gods.
Be proud. I, Targray, do proclaim from this day you are a Knight of the Blue. Rejoice and...
The Blue Sentinels. Now that sounds more interesting.
You are no longer a mere vagabond. You are now a guardian, a knight of the blue.
I'm not sure Blythe takes knighthood very
Proud
seriously,
knight, take this.
but being called to explore
Wear
new
this
places
ring
and fight
and
bad
shine
guys,
light upon stone.
yeah, we can do that.
Then listen for their cries of help. This is the proud one I'll provide with you.
Cool. Does that mean I can take these treasures? Also, why was Dragonslayer Ornstein in your cathedral? Heidi Knight Iron Mask Tower Shield. Sounds good. Cracked blue eye orb. I'm guessing that doesn't serve quite the same purpose as a red eye orb. Invade the world of the guilty. Ah, nice. And this other stuff. Heidi Knight Iron Mask. That's a strong mask. Not very good lightning defense, but otherwise strong. A kingdom. The Way of Blue has its origins in Heidi, and Heidi was later subsumed by the sea. That's interesting. This place looks pretty, subsumed by the sea. But, name. Still don't fully understand what's going on here. What's the other item? Tower shield? Oh, that's a good shield. Very nice stability and block values. Of course it weighs 13 and requires 30 strength, so I'll not pay much attention to it for now.
Proud knight, you may come to me, Targray, for help.
I'm actually a proud explorer.
We Knights of the Blue must present your token to test your strength.
I actually do have a token of fidelity. How do I present it? This is not Phoenix, right? Morning Star. Oh, that could be good, actually. I'm always on the lookout for good bashing weapons. I might just buy and try that. Expensive, but... what else? Monastery Charm. Holy Water Urn. Goldstone. Oh, that's for upgrading weapons, isn't it? Cool. I don't know anyone who can use it yet, though. Need embers. And I can't use those.
Proud knight, we knights must protect. Never forget this fact. There are others in this forsaken. They conspire to ambush Blue. Knight of the Blue, take pride in you. Work hard.
Will do.
We Knights of the Blue present to test you. Pursue your work, Knight of the Blue.
So, do I get a different blue seal or something? How does that work? Do I have to wear some ring? Oh, I see. Automatically summons you to other worlds. Does it do anything apart from that? See, the problem with this is I don't actually want to use up a ring slot. But maybe I'll change my mind. Cool. That was an interesting thing. Thank you for your cryptic words, Targray. Have we got anything else to say before I go
Proud
wandering?
knight. Proud knight. We knights must protect the apostles of Blue. Go.
That guy sure is into pride. But, why the Dragon Slayer? What the heck? Still these bird statues. Bonfire ahead. Sounds good. Beware of liar, therefore bonfire required ahead. Hurrah for bad luck, but try horse. Wait, these statues. Sparring match. So that's probably Knights of the Blue dueling. That's cool. But... oh, liar and then liar. Whatever. I think it's time to go spend some souls.